I haven't caught you live in forever. Hey, Courtney. I actually went live earlier today, but I'll say this is the first time that I've done a live. I mean, in a while with a call in or whatever, because I really didn't have time. I'm gonna try to put the number in the box or whatever. But I know the big topic that's been going on, guys, that everybody has been talking about. I really was going to kind of like stray away from that topic, out of respect for Tracy, because of the fact that, no matter how all of us feel, that was her friendship or still is her friendship. Thank you, Miss A. That is her friendship and that is still her friendship. And I know how difficult it is to be in that type of predicament and then have to experience it in front of a lot of people. Um, but I do have my opinions on just what I feel like friendship is. To me, there are many levels to friendship. And I feel like if you guys have taken the time to actually get to know each other, especially when it comes to this YouTube realm, I mean, even though I feel like there should be some type of respect going on the YouTube streets, dealing with somebody just through having a YouTube ship and actually dealing with them on the outside of here, to me, adds another layer to it. Okay. And I just feel like this. Hey, Leandria's Vines. I just feel like this. If me and you deal with each other outside of here, and there's ever an issue that comes up, I am one of those type of people who do not believe that it should be done publicly. I just don't. I would make it my business to make it to where that is not the case. However, if me and you are friends and or we have some type of understanding and you try to front me in public, then that is when I'm pretty much going to come on and I'm going to express myself publicly. What I'm hearing a lot of people say within the situation is that people feel like they should fix it privately. But my attitude is, how can you fix something privately that was done publicly? Now, before I begin or finish on what it is that I have to say, how do you guys feel about it in the comments? Do y'all think or do y'all agree with me as far as what I've said thus far? Or just let me know what y'all think in the comments. You said you agree, Melancholy. Yeah, I think that's the part that makes it really sad, is because of the fact also people, I'm not gonna say really in their case that people have been waiting on it to happen. I'm not gonna say that. Um because like I said, regardless of how I feel about the other person, I still would not want to see again Tracy. I would not want to see her hurt and have situations happen to her again, because we all know that she is a very, very loyal person. And again, that is something that I think is very admirable about her, is that she is so loyal. However, I do feel like she is due respect, especially the same respect that she gives other people. Hey y'all, you said since it was done on a public platform, it should be squashed on it. Yeah, Miss Leo, I think is one sided and lacks respect. Hey, Visha, no, I definitely agree. I believe that there is definitely a lack of respect in the situation. And I also believe that there is a difference between loyalty and respect. You can be loyal to somebody and still not respect them, as weird as that sounds. It's no different than when some of us may have found ourselves in relationships. We're loyal to the relationship as far as still continuing to deal with that person. But there could definitely be a lack of respect there. And I feel like that is the situation that is going on now. And I feel like it's been like that for a while. Now, exactly where it happened, we all have our different opinions about that, but I just still feel like if She has not been on today. I mean, I know 9 times out of 10, I mean, she probably busy. She's tired. You know, Tracy made a lot of videos yesterday, and I know she made some that was super late. And then just on top of having to experience that in the public, you know, which is, that's how it is for a lot of us. Wait, hold on. We have a call, guys. Hello. Hello. Good. Wait, hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Okay, there we go. How are you?
I'm good. Are we going to be messy or am I going to have to behave?
Oh Lord. Let me ask the
You know
chat.
what this is?
Let me ask the chat. Guys, do we want to be good or do we want to be messy? Put a one in the chat if you want to be messy or you just want to be good for number two. Let me know real quick so I can let her go ahead and do her thing. We want to be good or we want to be messy? I'm waiting on their responses. Okay, okay, they want to be messy. I should have known it. Go ahead. First of all,
Yeah.
who am I speaking to? First of all,
Girl, I am not mentioning my name.
oh
Don't
Lord.
be
Okay,
stupid
well
of
go.
that, alright?
Okay, go ahead and do your
You know?
thing.
Okay. First thing, Joyce went into that man's life was wrong. I don't give her any peps in that. And she knows I have love for her.
Mhm.
But what took place in that chat was wrong. He literally, well, before, a couple of days ago, he gave Ugly Tea some money. All right?
Okay.
Then last night, he gave Brown Kitty some money while she was in the process. Either she was on the process or she wasn't. Fuck, you give the money while she was dragging your friend.
Yeah.
Then you had all them gay for pay bitches in there.
Oh God.
Then you had the drunk ass Juanita in there. Sorry, I have an accent. I'm African.
Oh,
Fuck it. I'm
okay.
being honest. All right.
Okay.
Then he didn't stop there, boo. Let me see. Girl, let me have my piece. I've never called in before anywhere. That's how much you mean to me, my Leo.
I appreciate it. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you
Then,
have the floor.
then he didn't stop there. He started making videos about this lady. But did I mention how he yelled and screamed at them and was so disrespectful to them? Yet the man is right and they are trash. So he made like 2, 3 videos just for the coin. And I hear in one of them he talked about Jesus. Look,
What?
why do that? You're a grown ass man. You're in the church. Like, why would you tear down a friend? She was your friend yesterday. But now you're doing this? I'm going to leave that at that.
Yeah.
Second person. This whole mess. I was listening. I was in the chat.
Okay.
He came in, was talking to the lady. Tom Bradley came into the chat, didn't even say, like, what's going on. He said, that's all he said. That motherfucker went crazy on those girls. How dare he be in the chat? Then he devoted 25 minutes to Sean Bradley. But what did Sean Bradley do? Sean Bradley was not in Friday's chat. He did not communicate to Tracy. He did not tell Joyce to do that. And I know Joyce is coming from a good place. I get that. I
Okay.
truly do. And no, I'm not a white lady. I'm African. I have an accent.
Okay.
But anyway, so he went and something. And then this morning it was club chat. My nigga, what is your fucking problem? You sat there and disrespected all these women
Yeah.
who are in relationships with men and women. Love Jack got a little gay, that's all right. And you know, some of us have husbands.
Yeah. I agree.
Are you kidding me? That was so disrespectful to us. Like no other content creator literally sits there and tears down the opponent's chat. Nobody does that.
No, they
Think,
don't. Not to cut you off, but no, I think that, I mean, that is absolutely the truth. I know for sure that Sean doesn't go around trying to mess with different people's chats. You get what I'm saying? Who, if he is going at
Yeah.
somebody, it's whoever he is going to. You know, he doesn't sit there and just disrespect a whole group of people. And that's the thing that I found
No.
that was super over the top. Now, I didn't listen to his video because, like I said, I've been stopped going over there when I noticed his dislike and whatever not. So I didn't listen to the video. I just went by what I was told as far as him just being disrespectful towards us, saying we're in the harem and all types of stuff like that. And I
Yeah.
just felt like it was super unnecessary and super disrespectful, period.
But this man is he's a Christian, and he's always talking about respecting the black man, respecting the black woman. Oh, Sean Bradley doesn't respect the black woman. Yes, Sean Bradley does. He does not come up to your right and dogs, whatever you have there, and talk about them. He talks to you man to man. You should have given us the same respect. There's all types of women in this group.
Yeah.
All types. I'm a Muslim black woman in Africa, and like who's in Canada, who's in this group. Like you can't stereotype us. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
We're from everywhere. And for you to assume that, I have a university degree, so does my husband. And you think we're this, that. No, I'm not. I've been married for over 25 years, boo. And you're still looking for a boyfriend on an app, bitch. An app. An app. A nigga, an app. Nobody cares about your empty house. A house is supposed to be filled with laughter and family.
Yeah.
There's nothing in your house. It's an Airbnb, motherfucker. An Airbnb. And yes, this is I Am Lioness.
I already knew.
Fuck you, Jay Wilson. I am Lioness in the motherfucking house.
I already
Now,
knew it was you.
What you gonna say? What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
I knew it was you. I mean, like I said, I get it. I get exactly what it is that you're saying. Like I said, I just feel like the issue should not have been taken to us. You get what I'm saying? Because again, we don't go around disrespecting other people's chats. Like I said, for me, if I don't deal with somebody, I stay away from them. You know, and like I said from the beginning, I've never done anything to him, but he has made commentary on me a few times that I've heard about, and I never understood why. But, you know, again, I don't go to people that I don't deal with. I don't listen to people I don't deal with. But for you to take a whole group of people and talk about us like we're not worth a damn because of whatever issue you got, you know, and then disrespecting your friend on top of that. I mean, as far as exactly what happened to make that come into play, the whole thing with Joyce, like I said, I didn't see any of that. All I did was hear it. But I can just speak from what I've noticed. And I just feel like when it comes to their situation, him and Tracy, though I don't care for him, it was not something that I wanted to see. Because at the end of the day, outside of this YouTube stuff, people have real lives. And I don't look at it as, okay, this is just a YouTube thing. Because even though we're on YouTube, if you're saying off the wall stuff to me, when I see you in person, because you never know when any of us can run into each other. If I see you in person and you've been talking crap about me, I'm not going to just look at it as it's just a YouTube thing. I mean, it's like you've been talking mess. Words affect people at the end of the day, and especially if you attacked me for no reason, it's not gonna be no, hey, how you doing? None of that. I'm gonna act like you don't exist, and then depending on what you done said, if you done went too far, you might get knocked in the mouth. I don't know. The thing is, yes, this is supposed to be just YouTube, but these YouTube words affect people. And at the end of the day, when it comes to you being friends with somebody, to me, like I said, just certain things that you should not do online. None of this should have ever made it online. Whatever issue that was had should have been talked outside of here. But when you do it publicly and disrespect your friend publicly, that's a problem.
Leo, that man came into that phone and yelled like they were his daughter, 2-year-old kid, that went into his life, showed all the damn text messages and carried on. And you know, no job, no date for pay was in there. That fat bitter bitch shit was in there. Like all this bunch of hoes that don't like her. I don't care how mad you are at a person, if I have a problem with you, but I'm not going to have a whole group of people dogging you out when you're my friend. I don't care how mad I am. I'll wait and I'll be like, you guys need to stop. Respect her, she's my friend.
Yeah.
Then I'll talk to her. But how he did it, like this bitch has got problems. Like, he didn't care. All this preach he preaches about respecting women. Are you kidding me? Sean Brown has never disrespected his chat. I don't even think he knows the name of the chat. It's Read or Die. How fuck you know, Ride or Die, whatever. Some shit.
But I agree.
He went after all of us. He disrespected us. I feel like I was abused by Jay Wilson all the way from Canada.
Wow.
The way he talked. I felt like he was attacking me verbally. And no man is going to attack me. No man, I am lioness. Fuck you and your mama.
Oh,
and that house that you have as an Airbnb. All right?
Yes.
You're a damn house sitter.
Oh,
Sitting in that house, he's just a house guest. What was the name of that guy? Keto. You know, Keto, am I pronouncing it correct? The most famous house guest. The most famous house guest now is Jay Wilson. I'm sorry, people in the chat that don't like that, but that man is disrespectful to women, and I don't promote that.
I mean, I like I said, I get it. I understand it. Again, you know, I would not have handled it that way, but everybody handles things different. Like I said, at the end of the day, I feel bad for Tracy because it just should not have went down that way. At the end of the day, it just should not have. But at the end of the day as well, you know, I'm that's something that she's going to have to deal with, because at the end of the day, no matter how we feel, that is their situation. But I do believe that if you call yourself being real friends, this type of stuff should not go down publicly. That's just what I believe.
It doesn't matter how mad you are at a person. This is a person that you've gone out for lunch with. This is a person you've hanged out with. Somebody who is at your house. You have to hold them to a different standard than the rest of us. Yeah, dog, ass, whatever. We don't fucking know you. We don't care for you anyway. But this is a person you had an intimate relationship with.
Right.
There has to be a certain kind of respect.
Absolutely.
For that woman. And he literally just discarded her like she was trash.
Wow.
But I'm going to say this. I've always told Tracy that man is not your friend.
Yeah.
He called her the other day when we were on our live. She was doing her live. There was 500 people in there. Yet he had to call in and stop that live and for her to spend 10 minutes with him on the damn phone. You're my friend. I'm getting my phone. Why are you calling me?
Yeah.
So you have some kind of, he has a power like a godly complex. My English is not that good. Whatever. He's got some kind of godly complex. That's what I think.
I understand.
For him to do that to that woman. He is wrong in every level. And keep your damn mouth out of club chat. That's all I'm telling you, nigga. You worry about them dating apps and who you're going to hook up with at 6 a.m. All right? Not us. Not us. Back the fuck off, club chat. We don't have time for your shit.
Yes.
Stop disrespecting these women. These are educated women. These are mothers, wives, sisters, and daughters.
Absolutely.
I used to have 4 men in my house, my husband and my 3 boys. No man can talk to me like that.
I agree.
And I'm from old school. I'm from East Africa, man. We don't have that. We don't do that shit. And Jay Wilson is not going to be the first. Back the fuck off. Go back into your Uber and do your skip the dishes and be telling people you're teaching somewhere. All right? You do your fake shit. All right, Leo, I'm going to go back in the chat. I love you.
Okay, I love you too. Thank you for calling in. I'm Lioness.
Bye, baby.
Bye. Okay, we have an anonymous caller, child. Let's see what's this going to bring.
Oh, I'm still on. I got to hang up here.
Okay. Hello, anonymous caller.
Hi, I'm not. It's not on no drama, but I did want to mention because a lot of people are saying, "Oh well, Jay Wilson didn't do anything wrong just because she doesn't like 5A doesn't mean that he doesn't have to like 5A." But I've had friends for 25 plus years, and if you hurt my friend, you hurt me. So we ain't friends no more. So
Right.
there's no need for me to be breaking bread with you, exchanging money with you, nothing like that. So I think people get it confused when people have relationships on YouTube versus real life relationships, and a lot of these people are not really friends in real life. Y'all might know of a couple things about each other, but y'all not real friends because nobody's disrespecting my friend, and I'm giving them money, so that's never going to happen.
I agree.
And also, I just wanted to make mention, and I'm not being messy, but I'm just saying what's real. The same thing that Jay Wilson did to Tracy, James Colwell did to Sean Bradley. So I'm just being real. He did it.
I mean,
he did it in VS Supply.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Okay. No. The thing. Okay. I understand what you're saying completely, and I am okay with you being real. But I'm just saying I don't. That's a road that I do not want to go down, just because of the fact that I am friends with Sean. That is their that.
And I know that. And that's why.
But I'm not upset. So but I do want to make it clear, I'm not upset with you. You are entitled to how you feel. I'm not trying to, be disrespectful or anything. But like I said, for me, I would rather that situation not even be discussed. I don't want to deal with none of that. I'm just being completely honest.
It's just the real. So if y'all gonna call, if we call one person out, we gotta say for everybody. But no, Tracy and Jay Wilson are not real friends. They are YouTube buddies, and he's everything for a quick interview. He's a very messy person.
Yeah.
And I just hope she can recover from that, because I know that she probably is real. You could tell that she was affected.
Absolutely, because she said that they have a relationship outside of here. Like I said before, you made a great point as far as there are a lot of people who you watch on here who you would think are real friends, because they constantly mention each other and everything like that. But it's a difference between a YouTube ship, like you said, and actually getting to know somebody, not only talking to them on the phone, actually going places with them and everything. So that does bring a deeper level to it. But the thing is, I feel like if you actually make an effort to actually grow a friendship outside of YouTube, I think that it's a very fine line with that. Now, for me personally, I would not dare get on here and do certain things unless I'm just absolutely forced. And even still, it's still certain lines I would not cross. You get what I'm saying? Because I just feel like it's not worth it, and it's nobody's business. And again, if you respect somebody, if you do have an issue with them and you actually can reach out to them and y'all actually have a relationship, you should be able to reach out to that person outside of a coin and say, look, friend, this is how I feel. But don't blindside somebody and just come on out with it. And then not even only that, it's the fact of the thing of linking up with people's enemies. That I do not respect. And I feel like
I peeped that a lot, not just from him, but I peeped that a lot with a couple of people on here, like in this sector.
Yeah.
They are quick to do that because they know that's going to get under the other person's skin, or they're intending to get under the other person's skin.
I mean, yeah. And I just think that's super passive aggressive, and I don't think that is right. And if someone did that to me, because I hear a lot of people talking about people need to fix certain things, or they need to fix it offline, and I'm like, in my opinion, how could it ever be really fixed offline when it was thrown to the world in front of everybody? And then on top of that, again, you hooked up with my enemies on top of disrespecting me and talking to me any type of way. I don't understand how that could be fixed. As far as I'm concerned, you didn't pretty much let me know right there that there's a lack of respect. And once a lack of once respect is gone from any type of situation, how can you fix that? As far as being realistic about it, how can you really fix that?
Right. And see, he thinks he's above and beyond everyone because he doesn't curse. But he's just as wrong as the people who talk to say the N word, the B word, the
Yeah.
shit. He's just as wrong. He talked to them very foul, very very foul. Especially when he reprimanded Joyce like she was from kindergarten.
Yeah.
What he talked to her was terrible too. So,
Yeah.
and I also wanted to touch on. I did hear when you said that you can address things offline. So, my initial comment about James and Sean, I still stand with what I said, but I don't know their business, and that could have been handled a different way. So, I'm not. I'm just saying it happens all the time.
No, no, and like I said, I want to assure you that if I did not have a friendship with him, it would be okay for you to express that. I'm not saying it's not okay for you to
And I
express
got it.
it, but it puts me in an awkward position, and I'm not about to.
And I didn't mean it, and I really didn't mean
Yeah,
it.
no, no, no,
I was
no.
just calling out what I seen.
No, it's
So.
definitely okay. So, like I said, I hope that you're not offended by that. But like I said, for me, I'm just gonna
Oh,
put.
no.
Yeah.
This your channel. I'm respecting your stuff. I just wanted to call in and give my opinion.
And no, and I absolutely appreciate you for doing that. And anytime that you want to call in, I welcome you to do that. And I hope that this experience was good for you.
Oh, it was. It was. I enjoy watching your videos when I can. So, thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and you have a great night.
Oh, you too.
Bye.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Okay, let me read what some of y'all are saying. You can be nasty and condescending without cursing. Absolutely. Nastiness and people being disrespectful comes in different ways, just like abuse comes in different ways. It's not always physical. A lot of times verbal abuse can be even worse than somebody actually, giving you a physical blow, because words are very powerful and they can last. You know what I'm saying? And so, to me, period, it's just a certain way in which I feel like friendship is supposed to go. However, like I said, I acknowledge that everybody handles things differently. You get what I'm saying? And again, I really did not want to touch on this subject because out of respect for Tracy, because I can imagine how hard it is for her. Again, regardless how any of us feel, she had a friendship with him. And anytime that a friendship breaks down and they have to go down in public, or you're just blindsided, that is a difficult thing. And I'm quite sure that there are many of us who have been in those type of situations, and just anything in life, period. It's embarrassing to have to go through anything like that, whether it's a breakup of a romantic relationship. That's not something that you ever want to see anybody have to publicly go through. So again, I just want to make it very clear that I stand with Tracy. Tracy, if you do listen to this, I hope that you are not offended by this live. Okay. Not trying to be disrespectful towards you. I love you, Tracy. And I know that club chat stand behind you, regardless of whatever little ugly daggers were thrown towards club chat to say, we gonna kick you out and all that. It don't go down like that. We are not the harem that people try to accuse us of being. We're not. We're human just like everybody else, and it just is what it is. Tanya, I really hate what's going on, Leo the Lioness Queen. I hope they work it out. I hate to see what's going on too. I really do. I will be honest about that. But however, again, I'm not about to sit here and lie and say that I feel like it should be worked out. Now, could it be worked out? That's dependent upon them. But if it were me, it would not be worked out because you're not about to disrespect me, period. But basically disrespect me in front of everybody. And like I said, we're not about to pretend like this stuff has not been going on for a while. And it's not right. It's not fair. I wouldn't work it out. I dissolve it, but that's just me. I agree. I agree. Like I said, it's bad enough us having to publicly get into it, but when you go to trying to round up my enemies and you purposely doing it, that right there is a line in the sand. You get what I'm saying? If it were me, it would have ended months ago. He's been disrespecting her for a long time. Agreed. I agree. Keisha Hudson, he has no remorse. I don't believe that he does. And like I said, whether I don't know exactly what it is. I have my theories, but regardless, it should not have been that way. She should have not been disrespecting. Like I said, no friend or somebody I call a friend is gonna disrespect me and we just gonna go on as if nothing happened. That's not gonna go down. Like I say all the time, different people in different circumstances, stuff do not work out all the time. It does not have to go into where people are disrespecting each other as human beings, okay? You can agree that, okay, this ain't working out, and then just agree to move on. All her haters were in his chat dragging her. A mess. Of course, no one is perfect, but Tracy is clearly a much better human being than him. Leo, you tried to warn Tracy. I mean, at the end of the day, this is the way that Tracy is. Tracy is like this. If she cool with somebody, she gonna be loyal to them. And she is going to basically, she not gonna allow nobody to come around and tell her, oh, this is how this person is, until she sees for herself. I'm not mad at her for that. If you really think about it, a lot of us are like that. You get what I'm saying? Because if I'm super cool with somebody, I'm not going to just fall out with them because a lot of people have their opinions. Sometimes it's hard for people to see things when they're in it. And at the end of the day, we all have to do things when we feel comfortable, when it's right to us, because we're not the ones that have to deal with those feelings. When you done sat there and then build a bond with somebody, it's not easy, y'all. So, like I said, I have compassion for what she's going through. I would, of course, forgive him, appreciate the fact that his true self is seen, and that would be a wrap. I mean, yeah. She showed him respect. She did not once raise her voice, nor did she yell at him. That is a true statement. When people show you who they are, believe them. Two types of people will tell you the unfiltered truth: intoxicated and angry people. That's very true. I see where you are coming from. I just hate seeing Tracy hurt when she tries to stay as neutral as possible. No, I definitely agree. Like I said, none of this is a good thing or whatever. I feel for her. I have been in this situation before, and by the grace of God, it was not necessarily publicly, but it's a very hurtful thing. Okay, we have a caller. Let's see who the caller is. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Hello? Hello,
Hello.
how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. This is Food Junkie. Just
Hi,
calling in.
food junkie. How are
Yeah.
you?
I'm doing well, just doing some work in my craft area. You know how I do it. Late
Yes.
night. But I want to say, someone made a good point in the chat and said that club chat is more than just women. So why do these people choose to only attack the women of club chat?
That's
And
a
my
great
thing
point.
is they have no idea that, if you attack me, like I say in the chat, I will attack you back accordingly.
Absolutely.
And I think they know that. I think they know that the men of club chat ones don't play the games, and they think that since women are, I guess, perceived as being the weaker sex, which I don't think anyone in the club chat is weak. Y'all are all strong as hell. Some of y'all scared the hell out of me,
Yeah.
and y'all know I'm a thug. It's like it's funny because they don't realize that the strength of any person or any family comes from a woman. And
Yeah.
y'all been through so much stuff throughout history in your life, whatnot. that the strength that you guys have is unmeasurable by any form of imagination. You know what I'm saying? And so to think that you guys are weaker or less than is ridiculous. But they know damn well not to attack the men on the contract, especially not this one.
Yeah.
Because I like pretty things. I mean, I'm not cussing on your channel, but you know how I do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, be yourself.
Well, I'm just saying, because they know like attacking me is the wrong move to make. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're not going to sit up here and say whatever you want to say from this, but just sit there and take it and smile.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
I agree.
And, I'll stop off just because I'm in a dumb comment in my section. You know what I'm saying? So, for me to sit here and let you talk to me crazy, especially as if I'm a child, and I think, and you want me to do that I'm beneath you, such as Joe Wilson thinks that people are beneath him. You know, the wrong thing from happening because it's like it makes no sense that, someone supposed to be so educated, so above everybody, so godly, but still don't understand the rules of engagement when you're speaking to women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree.
Even when I had to address the blonde haired bandit, I didn't call her name.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, there's a fine line that you take with people that shows that, you are still a man, you're still powerful, you're still doing your thing, but you still have respect for the person that you're talking to. Now, if you're not to do whatever, you're every bitch and punk in a book, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can know how to threat. But as a woman, you got to take a different approach when you are addressing them. I don't care how mad you are, how upset you are, but that was for sure. That was what he did yesterday was for his supporters and for the distractors and haters of Tracy. He did that to show them that, I don't fuck her no more either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said that in my video earlier today that, not the live, but the one I'm streaming, is that he did that as a way to show people that he is over her type of thing. And he was waiting for that opportunity ever since the fact that she did become friends, closer friends with Sean.
Yeah.
And he can say all he wants that it's not about that, but that's what it's about. Because everything that he said in the past 18 videos has been about Sean.
Yeah.
Every word there to Sean. And it's like, this man, all Sean is cool there, and he ain't that. Where he's not the Messiah.
Yeah.
And you're talking about him as if he is.
Yeah.
The Messiah that you said you profess to and that you support, that's the Heavenly Father. So why are you so worried about Sean? Put in God's hands and move on. If you truly believe in God.
Yeah. I believe that a lot of people, not to cut you off, I believe that a lot of people on here could stand to do that. Like I've said, in my little YouTube beefs or whatever not, I will address you once, maybe twice. You get what I'm saying? But as far as it continuing, because I'm going to always defend myself just like you say, but for it to continue to be a thing just all the time, again, I say that is a form of obsession, and that is something that you need to deal with. That then becomes an issue with you and not with the person that you call yourself being mad at.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, you're fine. Go ahead.
It's like at some point, you need to realize to yourself that this isn't working. I'm being ignored. I'm looking crazy. I maybe making a massive coin or whatever, but at the same time, it's not about anything. Like what's the substance of it? And I heard him today on his live before I got online. He said that he got upset because he was mad at Sean is because when VS I said it bitch's name, sorry.
It's okay.
Like when
you so silly.
Email him or cash out him $25, $30 like that's when he got mad at Sean because Sean was like, oh my God, that comes with stipulation, and he like don't be counting my money. So
but he did not lie. Like I said, I don't make it a practice to even go into that for us, but since we here, that has been a practice. The thing is, it is a theme with certain situations on these YouTube streets. If you been on here, and as far as how fast everything has been happening, you have not even had to be on here for a long time to realize that certain people have certain patterns. And at the end of the day, it comes back with a lot of people thinking that they're exempt from certain things. And at the end of the day, it wasn't as though what Sean was saying was a lie, because there were problems after that. Like, it has been
Yeah.
problems with other people that has happened to, and will be problems. But at the end of the day, again, it's the I think I'm exempt game, and all of us have been guilty of that. But I mean, that's not something to sit up there and take it to the level in which he has taken it. I'm not about to allow anybody else to come in between what I feel or I have built a friendship with somebody about. I'm not going to allow any of y'all to do that. If I fall out with anyone, it is because of my feelings, and I just feel like, okay, this is something I need to remove myself from. And at the end of the day, a YouTube coin ain't worth this friendship in which I have built. It's just not to me.
You're absolutely right. And things like, honestly, I've always been on YouTube. I've always been in the business. I
Right.
just recently stepped out once not. So, I've watched Sean just before Days Gate 16.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I watched James, I watched Alex, I watched Funky, I watched Pierre, I watched Walter Lee Hampton, I watched, several YouTubers. I watched, a lot of people was on for a while. So me just now coming in isn't like I'm coming in fresh from the game with Bright Eyed and Bishop Tails and thinking that I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I've been watching, and I'm very disciple, disciple, you know what I'm trying to say, that word.
Yeah.
And I have great discernment, you know what I'm saying? So I see what people try not to hide, trying to hide whatever. I try to see what you don't want me to see. I try to look at and listen to things that you say but not say, type of thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
So
try to listen to what
not,
you try to listen for
uh-huh.
what people are not saying. And I, like I said, I'm the same way. And that's the thing too. You actually brought up an excellent point. And that's the thing that I want to say about myself, because you have a lot of people who feel like, because a lot of us have just now become content creators, that we are new. Like I've said
Right.
before, just like you, I've been in the bushes for a very long time. I have been watching YouTube for years before I became a content creator. So these people are not new to me. Now, relationships that may
Exactly.
have grown are new. But like, for instance, when it comes to Sean Bradley, I've been watching Sean Bradley for years. So, I'm sorry to burst anybody's bubble. Leo not new. Y'all just didn't know who I was. I was in the bushes.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. Because and somehow people just feel like, oh, well, you don't know what's going on because you don't really know. No, I know. It's just the fact that I'm not here screaming and yelling and wording the fact for years. I've been in the bushes talking to people, saying quietly once or twice, whatever.
Yeah.
But now it's just that I'm a content creator, I'm more out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, it doesn't make any sense that people think that, it's because you don't have, I guess, monetization website that you don't know what's going on and you're not worthy.
Yeah.
I don't argue with people. I don't have time for that. My thing is, I'm going to say what I see and I'll move on. Point blank, period.
Yeah. I mean, everybody at the end of the day have a right to express themselves. It's just period. We all have a right, especially when you do become a content creator. However, you can't sit there and say crazy things to people and then just say it's just a YouTube thing, because like I said, you never know where life can take you. You can't assume that everybody that you're talking crazy to, you can't assume that the universe will not put you in front of their face one day. You cannot assume that. Words are very, very powerful, regardless of whether they are said on YouTube or whether you say it to somebody's face.
Exactly. And like you said, you never know if someone on YouTube that you're talking dirty with is crazy or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or how crazy they are. Or what they would do to make sure that they point it across.
Absolutely. People people take people for granted.
It's just it's reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know people. I mean, you know what people present to you on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
You walk around with this slick mouth, thinking that slick mouth is cute, but when you're swallowing your teeth, it takes up a whole different situation.
Absolutely.
You look like at that point with wooden teeth in your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, you just we don't, a lot of us do not necessarily know each other, and we are only looking at what each of us are presenting. And like I say to anybody, you can never underestimate anyone. You can't. We don't know each
Exactly.
other's backgrounds. Everything has not been discovered. So that's why, like I said, I'm just keeping it real. You can't do that. That's why, like I said, for me, I don't make it a habit to get on here talking crazy to people. Only time I'm gonna talk crazy to you is if you talk crazy to me. And like I said, you keep pressing, that Detroit is gonna come out of me. It's
Exactly.
just that simple. But that is not something that I want to do. I wish that we could get on here and have fun, or make it back to where it was when we were in the bushes and people used to just go
Right.
at it. They'd throw shade at each other and then they would move on, and that was the end of that. Now the stuff and the way that it has escalated to me is absolutely ridiculous, and it has moved to a place to where it's dangerous, you know.
Very much so. Very much so. And then he had a comment today earlier in the chat. He's like, well, I'm from Cocoa, Florida. What the fuck did that mean?
It don't mean that. No matter where
I
you
mean,
from, you can get done
because
up.
I didn't get it. I was like, okay, what are you saying? I don't know what that means.
Right.
I was confused. I was looking around like, okay, Cocoa, Florida. Okay, that's not one of the better places on earth.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. I mean, I was confused. So it's like, you're saying that, well, I'm from Cocoa, Florida. That's all I'm saying. So I need to say more. I didn't know what you're talking about. I mean, I don't know what you're saying. Like, what are you trying to say to me? Like, what are you saying? What point are you trying to prove by saying that? I'm confused.
Yeah.
You're already being confused.
Because you could be from anywhere, and like I said, you can get handled. Okay, so it just really depends. It ain't even where you from. It's about that bloodline. Now, you don't know if some people that came from a bloodline
It's
of
like your skill
crazies.
set. It's like what you know.
Yes,
Like, I mean, you don't know who had training or protective training or whatever. You don't know who's a sharpshooter. You don't know who has knife fighting skills. You don't know those things. Fighting with weapons. You don't know what kind of training people have. And you want to
absolutely,
hear it called greasy like you grow. Watch your mouth and watch your tongue.
absolutely.
Because if I come with you, I guarantee your tongue will be completely different.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the
So stop
thing.
all that greasy talking.
Yeah, you can't do that. And then, like I said, think that, oh, this is just YouTube. No, because if I see you and you say the wrong thing, I might just have a flashback of it just being just YouTube. Like, no. Like, you cannot do.
Exactly.
Then I
You're
had a
right. You're right.
flashback on your ass.
Exactly. How to we said to touch somebody. I'm just saying, leave me alone.
Yeah,
Watch your mouth and watch your tongue. Hey,
absolutely.
let me get back in the chat, baby.
Okay, well, thank you so much for calling in, Food Junkie. It was very great talking to you, and I hope to talk to you again.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a good one.
You too.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
But guys, what do you think about the conversation? Have it been good for you? I think it's been very good. It went really, really well to me. How do you guys feel about everything that has been said and just how the call in has went? What do you guys think? Hey, Shantastic. Hey, No Saw. Hey, anybody that I didn't speak to. I apologize for that, but you said it went well. That's good. Yeah, this was a yeah, it's been honest, and I appreciate that. And again, just I don't want to ever feel anybody to feel like they're censored. Hey, honey, I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're censored, but like I said, you know, it's certain things and areas that I will not go into. You get what I'm saying? Um I'm okay with a little mess, but certain areas, like I said, out of respect for my friend, I will not go to different levels. I said from the beginning that is something I'm staying out of, and I will continue to do so. I came in late, but what I did here was really good. Thank you, Lady Lee. Thank you so much. Yes, we can agree to disagree. Um, we can always have respectful conversations and have dialogue. I think that we need to have more honest conversations about certain things. It's not going to always be comfortable, but I think that us having these type of discussions is very helpful because the different things that are going on the YouTube streets, period, whether it's salacious or not, all of us have been through some of these situations, and it could be something that could help you. You know, somebody may be going through situations right now. Hey, just lovely. Hey, Miss Deborah. I enjoy the content and the cause. Thank you. I'm late too, but I appreciate honesty no matter how brutal. Absolutely. Very smooth, sis Leo. Thank you so much, White Bother. Thank you so much. But yeah, I will do more call-ins like this, and we can decide the different topics that you want to talk about. I like I said, I was gonna shy away. Yeah, I could take more calls, honey. If you want to call in, that's fine. I have to hear the playback. Yes, just lovely. We need to speak the truth to the BS. It just so happened to be a lot of bull. Yes, it definitely is. And like I said, I really, really did not want to talk on this, but at the end of the day, I decided to do so. And again, I stand with Tracy. I love Tracy. And I know that at the end of the day, regardless of how anything turns out, it is her decision when it comes to her friendship. And I will respect whatever decision that she makes because this is her life at the end of the day. None of us have anything to do with that. And again, I just want her to know that she is supported. And I feel for her. I truly do. You said not at we need to. Oh yeah, you said that already. But yeah, honey, if you want to call in, that's fine. Cause this been going like really, really well. Now, when I do future call-ins as well, I am going to make it my business to shy away from speaking about other content creators. I after this phone call or this live am going to institute the blackout myself. As far as not talking about other content creators, I feel like there are more things that we can all stand to talk about. Like one of my call in ideas that I wanted to do um, was to have like some older women, seasoned women, as I call them, call in and give advice to, younger females or older men call in, give advice to younger males, something adult and mature. Hold on, guys. We have a caller. Hello.
In chat.
Hey, how you
Can you
doing?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are
I'm good.
you?
How are you?
Good.
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing
This is
fine.
Honey.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Good. I have a few things that I wanted to say. From my understanding, we're talking about the Tracy and Sister Wilson situation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wait. Before I state my opinion, um,
Oh.
why are you laughing?
Just go
You know
ahead.
I'm very opinionated, right?
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Everybody that's in the chat is quite aware of that. That's why you were named Club Chats 2019 Queen of Swangin' and Banging. So I'm quite sure that whatever comes out of your mouth, no one is going to be surprised by that. So I'm going to go ahead and just allow you to be yourself. Go ahead.
But I'm going to respect your chat. Okay, I can't see it because I take my Bluetooth off. I don't have anything else playing in back now.
They said they know you, honey. They said they know you, honey. They ready for what you about to bring. Go ahead.
Okay, so um, okay, about the Tracy and Jay, and I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I really, really do like Tracy. Okay.
Yes.
But my thing is, from how I was raised and how I operate, everyone does not deserve your loyalty. Okay?
Amen.
If people are not loyal to you to the same level that you're loyal to them, then all bets are off. You got to meet people right where they are. If he's operating on a loyalty level of 1.5 and Tracy always operate like at a 10, that will never work.
I agree.
And when I look at Sister Wilson is only looking out for herself. Okay?
Yes.
And like I said the other day, I did not see what happened between him and Tracy, like him yelling at her, what everyone else is saying or has stated.
Yes.
I saw parts of Tracy live. I saw him on there PMSing and can't sleep. Because I think he has no conscience. But I also think that based on, and I'm going from Tracy to Sean.
Okay.
It all ties in my opinion.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is my opinion and my opinion alone.
Go ahead.
I think that he is jealous of Sean, and Brother Chris said it perfectly the other day in Club Chat.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you why I think everything that he has tried to make of his life and become this pastor, this person who mentors college students, this pamphlet writer, everything that he's done, he is trying to run away from the demons, quote unquote, that haunt him of he being gay. And him being gay goes against, I believe, everything he was raised and everything that he was taught. So just imagine, from what I can gather, anyone who goes to theological school to get a doctorate in divinity or whatever he got his in, I think he got from Trump University. I don't know. I really don't care. Okay? But I think they were like, from my understanding from the Bible, who he is. Now, I don't believe this. I don't believe it. Let me give you that disclaimer. I believe that who he is, meaning a gay, black man, in the sense of, like, yeah, he may have a small piece swinging between his legs, allegedly. I don't know. I believe it. That could be one of the reasons why he's angry. Really doesn't matter. But meant that he's on there as a man, okay? He's presenting himself as a man. I think that goes against everything that he was raised with and everything that he learned on his higher education. I think that's why he looked down on people, because he looked down on himself based on what he was taught, like what he has been conditioned to believe. So he's still, as old as he is still not comfortable with who he is. And I think he hates the fact that even though Sean may have been raised with those same beliefs, Sean at a young age said, F it.
Right.
I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going to be me. You either like it or you don't, because Sean has been standing in his truth all his life.
Yes.
And Sister Wilson has not learned to do that yet, as old as he is. And at this point, he may as well just hang it up. Okay? He was pushed out the closet. He didn't come out the closet. Y'all remember when the dean came out on the grinder and he was busted? I didn't know what it was, but apparently someone did. And he said, oh, I'm selling prep. It's like, come on, dude. If you're gay, just say it. Be proud of who you are. Like, you're ashamed.
Yeah.
But then you want to represent the community?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
Okay, I've said a lot.
No, you good. You good. Y'all some dumb bitches. Well, why have your punk ass over here? Somebody block this stupid motherfucker that's in these comments. One of my moderators blocked this stupid bitch, cause I ain't got time for the fuck shit with your weak ass.
Wait, who is it?
It's a troll that I'm not about to repeat their name, because they some weak ass hoes. Go ahead, honey. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. But thanks for the view. That's all we say. I mean, are we not allowed to give our opinion? They have their opinion on who I am, who we are.
Yeah.
I'm far from dumb, okay?
Yeah.
Far from it. That's why people hate me. I speak the truth. I'm not a troll. I speak the truth. You don't like Sir William said, they don't like this kind of teaching. Yeah. But to me, it is what it is. Not everybody's going to agree with it.
I
but I don't care. I stand in my truth.
No, I know. I appreciate that. And like I said, when we see you, we already know what's about to go down. You be in there and them comments going in. You and I'm Lioness and VF. That's why you three were the first to be in the contest. But yes, no, you have a right to give your opinion and everybody else gives theirs. And that's why I don't understand why club chat is, why everybody is so hypocritical when it comes to the way that we do our thing. To me, they do worse things. Like I said, club chat doesn't go around attacking whole chats, but they will sit there and group all of us into one thing, like
Oh
he
yeah.
did unnecessarily, and basically
Mhm.
disrespect us. And then when we have an opinion about it, we're wrong. So absolutely not. you
Mhm.
have you have a right, and like just like everybody in this have a right to have their opinion. But what I'm not going to take, and what nobody from Club Chat is going to take, is bitch ass trolls coming here talking that fuck shit, hiding behind a goddamn icon with your bitch and weak ass.
Mhm.
So that's what we're not going to take.
Mhm.
Other than that, I don't care about anybody coming in here and having their difference of opinion, but you're not going to be fucking disrespectful. Show enough not to
Disrespectful.
me.
But
You know.
maybe that person was raised by a pack of bitches. You know, that doesn't make it right.
Right.
But I'm just saying, it ain't our fault. Maybe that's all they know. Maybe everybody is a pack of bitches because that's what they were raised with.
That's a great point, honey. I agree. But that bitch assness, that shit, I wasn't raised with it.
Okay, I think that's all I had to say. Not unless you want to talk about the other thing, but I don't want to pull a switch and bait. We could set that up for another time.
Oh Lord. Oh no. Well, yes, definitely. Thank you for that. We will talk.
Thank you for taking my call, and you have my number, so we could.
We'll kick it. But yeah, anytime that you want to call in here and express yourself, like I said, I do not make a point of trying to censor anyone. The only time I'm gonna ever try to censor somebody is if it's too close to home, because unlike a lot of people on here, I actually respect my friends. So yeah, so that's the only time I'll
But he
shut
is
it
not
down.
her friend.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Is not her friend. He is his friend, and
I don't think he his friend.
I don't know if somebody else said.
I don't think that he his own friend. Like, I just don't believe that people who sit there and behave like that towards other people, it is something missing. And then again, attack people that have nothing to do with anything, which is what a lot of people on here do. There's a lot of projecting. There's a lot of insecurities that are running rampant. And these people think that we do not see it. And in order to distract us from seeing it, they think that by attacking us and being disrespectful, that is somehow going to hide. And no, that's not the way that goes. That's not how that goes. Happy people do not behave that way.
No, they want to be counted.
Oh, no. Yes.
But we don't care. Club chat is strong.
Yeah, we don't care about
we
that.
Express our opinion. Now, don't get it twisted. When it's time to swing, like I said in that chat the other day, I'm swinging with my crew, and then we can discuss the logistics later.
Oh,
like,
for
if
sure.
we going in on somebody, then I'm in for the fight. And then it's like, what happened? Like, why we fighting?
Yeah.
But that's behind the scenes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we on the same page out front.
Yeah, we just fall in line. And that's the wonderful.
But that's how my loyalty is set up. No. I literally have maybe 4 friends that I've had all my life, because I have an anger issue. And I will literally, that's why I can't have a channel.
I understand.
That one video I made was because he lied on me. And I don't like that. Like, you may not like what I say, but I'm not a liar.
I understand.
For you to sit up here and say that about me, that dickhead nigga that I can't stand,
yeah.
Right? That's why I made that video. We'll talk about that later.
No,
call me all kind of bitches, hoes, because I know I'm not that. But one thing you will not call me is a liar.
No, I totally understand that, and again, I believe that anybody has a right to defend themselves against accusations, especially when they are not true. You know, if you're gonna throw something at me, at least make sure it's true.
Malicious, like you set me up to get something, like that's just not right.
I understand.
Say I'm this person that I'm not. Right. Get your dumb ass down. But okay.
I'm gonna
get back in the chat.
I love you, honey. We will be.
I love you too. We all club chat. And remember, we gotta listen for life. Okay?
Yes. Have a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna get back in the chat.
Okay, bye.
Okay, all right, bye.
Oh
You
my
are currently the
God.
only person in this conference.
Hey, the main one. Hey, Schizo Happy. Hey, baby girl Couture. How are you, my love? I'm doing great. Melancholy. Yeah, this was a excellent live. It really went well because I know it's been a minute since I had a call in. Um hey Felita. Hey Queen, I just woke up. Giving you in the chat some love. Have a blessed night. Maybe I will catch the next live. Absolutely, Felita. Thank you for coming in. You said put you in, coach. But yes, guys, I am going to go ahead and shut this down. Thank you guys so much for actually calling in. This was a great live. I appreciate and respect all of your opinions. But I will say this again, after this live, I am going to institute the blackout, especially on other content creators. When I do have call-ins, we're going to actually talk about real world things. Okay. Again, like I said, another live that I would really like to do is again to have what I call the seasoned women and the seasoned men to call in and to give advice to the younger folks, even if somebody is just 5 years younger than them. What experiences have you had, or basically telling the younger people what you would have told your younger self, but accept imparting that wisdom into whoever is listening. That is the type of direction that I would like to move into. When it comes to all the drama and the mess that's going on here, it's starting to get old, honestly. And I just think that it is more ways that we could have our entertainment be a little shady, but basically just talk about other things, okay? So we're going to work on that. We could still be petty, but let's just move on, guys, okay? I would like to thank all of you who basically participated in this live. Wait, let me see real quick. Truth and Reason. Hi, I'm a new subby. I love that topic as a seasoned person. Oh, thank you, Truth and Reason. Well, yeah, absolutely. If you are a seasoned person, like I said, it can be man, a woman, or a man. I would love to hear the wisdom that you have to share, and maybe that's something that we can do tomorrow. If you guys are not doing anything, maybe we can have a season live, okay? Again, I love all of you guys. I appreciate you guys absolutely so much.